I'm just imagining like going on a hike and having this at the top of a mountain. Like this would be the perfect beer. Such a great lager. Snowball from Ogopogo Brewing. These guys are located in San Gabriel, California, pumping out some delicious, delicious beer. And this is number 2 in their collab series with the band People Mover. This is a 5% German-style Pilsner. There's a little special element to this one. That's the reason why I'm really excited about it. I drove out to the brewery to pick this up just for this beer. So I'm a big fan of Ogopogo. They just do a lot of things right. And just the cherry on top is the artwork on the cans. Really unique, really cool. It's a brewery named after a mythical creature, and all their beer names kind of follow suit like that. So they're all like really interesting, have cool characters, and most of them are all hand-drawn by the brewer himself, by Jason De La Torre, who is a really talented guy, really fun, cool guy too. So yeah, we have a nice looking German-style Pils here, named after one of the guys in the band People Mover. The band, if you don't know them, they're like a concept band where the guys dress up in these like creature outfits, like abominable snowman type of things, and they like stay in character. And for like the brew day, they came out for the collab, and like hops pour here. They're just like really a trip. The whole story Jason goes into on a podcast that Javi did with them last year on our podcast. So if you want to hear that story, go back in the archives on the Hop Delay Sound On podcast and check that out. This beer is really cool. And the first release that they did, the first series that they did in this collab was People Brew. And it was a hazy IPA, but it was not your typical hazy. It was kind of like a hybrid West Coast hazy. And it was one of the best beers I had last year. I put that on my year-end article of best beers I had in 2020. That was a fantastic beer. So another reason for me to be super excited about this second release. I love a German-style Pils. This one looks beautiful. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get into it. The nose, it's your Pilsner style nose. It's got like that nice crackery malt character. It's got a little bit of like herbal character as well. That's essentially it. That's really just all I'm getting. It smells bright and fresh, but maybe a little bit of like lime zest. Delish. Let's give it a try. Really, really good. What I was mentioning earlier is that this is a German-style Pils, but they hop this with Super Saaz. And so the alpha acids are way ramped up, and you're getting a lot more bitterness in this beer, which is really, really cool. That's a big reason why I wanted to jump on this beer. I'd never had Super Saaz before. I'd never heard of it. So when Jason was telling me that he got this box of hops and he wanted to use it in something cool, and that it was gonna be this, definitely kept my eye out for that release. And it's really, really coming through in a really, just a cool way. This is just like a cool drinking beer. It's giving you like a really nice zip on the beer as you're hitting it. It's crispy, but it's got a bitterness to it too. So it just like, it hits you a little bit harder than a more traditional German style Pils would have. Really great. Drinks super clean from front to back. As you can see, I'm like already almost done with this glass. It's going down so quickly, so easily. Really, really refreshing too. Like, I'm just imagining like going on a hike and having this at the top of a mountain. Like, this would be the perfect beer. Such a great lager, really well done from Ogopogo. I highly recommend you guys check out Ogopogo. Grab this beer if it's around, but really all their beers are super good. They experiment with a ton of different stuff. Half their lineup is like more traditional, straightforward, true to style stuff, but the other half is like kind of wacky, like wacky adjunct stouts, wacky milkshake IPAs, pastry sours. I dig when brewers are doing interesting things. You know, you gotta keep things fresh. You gotta play to what's trendy right now a little bit, and you also have to kind of like stay true to your roots. And I think what they've done is really create a balance between the two that I don't see a lot of breweries doing. Definitely check out Ogopogo because they're awesome.